in with number 10. Mark Williams couldn't hold back his emotions when he triumphed over Ronnie OSullivan and the Tour Championship in Manchester. In a stunning turnaround, 105 victory, marking OSullivan's first final loss in 5 years. OSullivan had dominated initially with 4 centuries, leading 5-3, but Williams' focused play in the evening session turned the tide, pressed his hopes for success at the Crucible. He reflected on his journey, acknowledging the unexpected joy of winning at 49. Meanwhile, OSullivan lauded Williams as the most consistent player, acknowledging his opponent's exceptional talent and form. He recognized that facing Williams requires top-level play at all times, a testament to Williams' prowess on the snooker circuit.
Yeah, he's just an amazing player, really. He's so talented. I think he's better than he's ever been, to be honest with you.
Moving on to number 9, snooker reporter Rob Walker earned praise for offering Mark Selby a comforting hug after the 4-time world champion suffered a first-round exit in Sheffield. Selby, 40, faced defeat for the first time in 6 years on Monday, losing 10-6 to newcomer Joe O'Connor. In discussing his mental struggles affecting his performance, Selby appeared visibly emotional. Walker's gesture of support was seen as a classy move in response to Selby's candid reflections on the pressures he faced during the match.
Over the next few months, and I hope that we see you again with a smile on your face next season. Thanks, fella.
Following up next at number 8, we have a heartfelt moment when BBC presenter embraced a tearful David Gilbert after his dramatic loss to John Higgins in the World Snooker Championship semi-final. Despite near advancing past the second round at the Crucible, Gilbert pushed the 4-time champion Higgins to a thrilling final frame.
I can sense the emotion. I'm almost feeling it with you. It's you've done everyone proud, Dave. It's been an incredible run. When you think 10 years ago you were kipping on a mate's sofa, and look at what you've achieved for Abby and your I'm going as well, and your daughter. It's been incredible, really. 10 years ago you wouldn't have believed this was possible, this run to the semis.
It's been brilliant, mate. As soon as we get home, we're still going to have a party like we won it anyway, so sod it, yeah.
Next up at number 7, we have John Higgins' emotional 2011 World Championship win, which came just months after his father's passing, leaving him overwhelmed with emotion. The victory held immense significance for Higgins and led to a heartfelt moment shared with his family.
And he passed away in February, and he's looking down just now and he's raising a glass of whiskey, I'm sure. He's been the inspiration behind this, and this is your champion for the 4th time, John Higgins.
Gentlemen, your champion, John Higgins.
At number 6, witness Kyren Wilson's tearful joy as he reaches his first ever World Snooker final at the Crucible, a match filled with incredible twists and unpredictable frames that evoke strong emotions.
It's the most remarkable way anyone has ever qualified for a Crucible final.
I didn't keep myself together. That's what I'm most annoyed about. You know, I didn't feel like I was quite there today. I thought Anthony was absolutely phenomenal. You know, I put him straight under pressure to go 3 frames ahead with a 90, and he stuck it up me basically. He just, every frame, every shot, he was just perfect, and he was having little bad rubs, and it's a cruel game. And you know, I've dreamt of this moment. I didn't want to get there like this.
Before we move on, please be sure to subscribe to our channel. Number 5 brings us to a somber moment as the snooker world mourned the passing of legend Alex Higgins in 2010. His funeral was attended by numerous players, marking a deeply emotional moment for the sport.
It broke my heart to lose you, but you didn't go alone. For part of me went with you the day God took you home. Things will never be the same, and although it hurts so bad, I will smile whenever I hear your name.
The Dean told mourners how the snooker legend struggled with fame and fortune at a young age, but those who turned out to pay their respects to the man dubbed the People's Champion say he'll be fondly remembered.
That's me. When I first turned professional, Alex was one of the only established players along with Jimmy that would practice with me. So I learned so much from him, so it's fantastic.
I think, you know, we live in an era where there's lots of people classed as celebrities and sporting heroes, and, you know, movie stars, singers, pop stars, X Factor winners, all this type of stuff. This guy was a real celebrity. He was a proper, you know, came from a working class background, made something of himself, and, you know, people like me who have played snooker in his footsteps wouldn't have had a job if it wasn't for somebody like Alex. So
he was electrifying as a player, and you know, I met him when I was 14 years of age, and I was pals with him right up till his last days. I was in China and Thailand on a tournament when he passed away. You know, I'm very angry, you know, and he just wouldn't look after himself.
In the fourth spot, we revisit Mark Williams' heartfelt victory at the 2018 World Championship, sharing an emotive moment with his family that resonated with fans worldwide.
Right in the heart of the pocket, pop of the cheeks, the performance. John Higgins gets out of his seat, claps his hands, says well played, and the family.
World champion at 43 years of age, 15 years after your last one. How does that sound, Mark?
That's unbelievable. I mean, 12 months ago, I wasn't even here. And to come out and just to play John in the final is, you know, is an experience in itself, because I haven't been here for a long time. I mean, the crowd have been absolutely fantastic tonight, all the way through, really. I just can't believe it. But yeah, I mean, even if John would have beat me, I would have congratulated him. I'd have been sick. Obviously, I missed the pink at one frame, but what can I say? Over the moon.
Joe, I think we owe a debt of gratitude to the lady that's on the screen now. Joe, your wife, she was the lady. Here she comes. Come on then, Joe, because you are the one who persuaded this man not to hang up the cue, but to keep going last year.
Williams!
John Higgins for a gallant effort. Back-to-back finals for the Scots. He'll still have to settle for 4 world titles for now.
Moving on to number 3, we delve into Ronnie O'Sullivan's emotional interview following a powerful moment with Judd Trump after clinching his 7th World Championship title, showcasing the bond between players beyond the game.
Yeah, it was hard. Yeah, it's relief. It's just a really hard tournament, you know, just to get through the matches. You know, it's just long, drawn out, and you know, yeah, I don't know what to say.
That was a beautiful moment, Ron. You know,
yeah, I was
G and whatever.
I was so like emotional. Do you know what I mean? I was emotional because of the drain and the effort and the get over the line. I just never thought it would happen, and I just gave him a big hug, and I was just sobbing in his arms.
Yeah.
And he just said such lovely words, and I didn't. What he said to me just blew me away, to be honest with you. And I went, you know what, you know. Anyway, it just blew me away, and I love Judd. I love him. You know what I mean? He's a good lad. He's a great lad.
It was also emotional, Jimmy as well. It means a lot to Jim.
Go on, my son.
Yeah.
All right, Robbie.
Well, this is a side of you that we seldom get to see, because we know that obviously you're an entertainer on the bays.
Number 2 takes us to Ding's poignant defeat to Ronnie in the 2007 Masters final. In a touching gesture, Ronnie offered comfort to Ding after several heartbreaking losses, highlighting sportsmanship at its finest.
Yes, it has been a learning curve, this tournament, but I think what he has made us all realise, he is the real deal, this boy.
46.
And when he gets it all right, he'll be a class act and he'll be around forever. I just hope that it doesn't scar him too much this match, because he has played fantastic.
To shake O'Sullivan's hand. Maybe he thinks
O'Sullivan's 49 and the frame.
It's not, it's best of 90.
Finally, at number 1, We relive Selby's astounding 2007 championship win, where overwhelming emotions dominated as he surpassed all expectations, cementing his place in snooker history.
For anyone.
Mark Selby, 64.
So bearing three snookers, that is it. Mark Selby is going to be in the final.
I bet that water tastes good. He's done really, really well. Yes, take a break. Wonderful performance.
And that's a wrap for this video. See you in the next one. For more snooker content, click on the screen right now.